Hi Gemini, I'm Laurel, and welcome to Laurel's Moon in this bitch. So, January 2019, 1st to the 15th, Celtic Cross Love Spread, light up with me. Okay, so let's do Gilded Tarot first. Is that what I did before? Yeah. Gilded Tarot. For your general reading and your Celtic spread. Gemini. Spirit, you're welcome to this reading. Spirit, universe. Okay, Gemini darlings. Here we go. Okay, so overall, you could be feeling like you're not a fool to a situation. Could be dealing with money, especially with the Pentacles here, the Knight of Pentacles and the Fool. You're feeling like you've kind of been a fool through some certain situations throughout the year. So now you're coming into a new time. You're allowing yourself to take your time with certain situations. You see how his horse is kind of just steady. It's not, ready to move fast, but he's just taking his time. But you're also trying not to be a fool to this situation and just, putting one foot forward and letting the other one make you fall on your ass. So definitely dealing with your money, not spending it, frivolously. For Gemini, this is definitely you. It could be you could be feeling out of touch with yourself. You could be feeling like you need to have a certain situation take off. You could be feeling like it's not very much receptive love like you thought, especially with the Queen of Wands here. That's in your foundation. It's definitely Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but someone who's kind of lost a little bit of passion. Could be passion for love as well, with the Lovers here in reverse. But, she's just not really like feeling things. She's not really feeling certain energies. So she kind of, cuts them off. But she could be very like, gripey about it. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Someone who's not really receptive to certain things. You have the Magician here for your past, and it's definitely telling me that you could have been feeling like there was a certain situation that wasn't taking off of the ground. Now in your present, you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Someone could have not been offering you some type of money, or there could have been some offers that were not really taking off. Someone really helping you, or things weren't. You were feeling helpless in certain situations, but you will gain your justice here, and I definitely see that things will be going in a stride that will maintain a balance for you to feel some type of justice was served in this situation. Could have been a court situation as well with the Justice card. Now, if the now it could be, like I said, it could be a judgment of some sort with some money of some kind, Gemini. Now with yourself, you're kind of feeling like you're bound to a certain situation, or there's some beliefs and things that you believe that are holding you back, and you're just not quite able to put your finger on it. So you're just kind of going along with the stride, blindfolded. You feel like it's kind of like a blind love, Gemini. Or something is blinding you to a certain situation. Now with the Hanging Man here, for your environment, I definitely feel like you don't want things to just be hanging around, but you're kind of still just waiting on things to happen. There is definitely some type of court situation, especially with the King of Pentacles that just popped out. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but there will be some type of justice that happens with money, Gemini. So definitely be on the lookout. It could be an older person, maybe in their 50s, 60s, that you're dealing with. Or it also could be someone who is, they kind of act like they have all the power to certain situations. So definitely be on the lookout of that. Wow. Okay. So you could be dealing with a Pisces. With the Moon card and your hopes and fears, there could be something that is hidden from you, or you feel like it's being hidden from you. and that you don't have all of the questions or all of the answers to the questions that you're inquiring about. So you could be feeling like all overall there's some secrets that aren't being told with this situation. Now the Eight of Cups came out for your outcome, and it's definitely saying that you're going to be setting out, you're going to be leaving some old shit behind. It could be that since the New Year's here you've left some old emotions behind and you're really getting ready to travel out. And especially with this moon here, it's definitely saying that there could be some secrets that you left behind, but you're looking out to discover some new shit. So you could be dealing with a Pisces as well, but it definitely is saying that you need to leave some old shit in the past, and that things are no longer going to hinder you from certain situations, especially being able to let go of certain things. Even though you might feel that there is some secrecy surrounded by the situation, you're just going to leave it in the dumps. So let's get a love spread going. But I definitely see here that there was something that wasn't manifesting, or you feel like it wasn't manifesting. With the Magician in reverse, there wasn't something that was taking off the ground, or you didn't have all of your, you didn't have everything that you needed in your hands to make the situation work. Like I said, it could have been a legal situation as well. It could have been a situation where someone is holding on to your money, or there could be someone who's very stingy with their money with the King of Pentacles, but you're also going to get justice in the future. So definitely be on the lookout for that, Gemini. There's some type of situation. It could have been with a family member, or it could have been with some people that you love, especially with the Lovers here that came out for your for what was either your foundation or what was crossing you. So be on the lookout for that. Okay, Gemini. So, love, January 1st to 15th, 2019. For Gemini, love. Let me shuffle one more time, just to ensue that the cards are shuffled. So, love for Gemini. Let's see what's going down. January 2019, 1st to the 15th. Okay, so someone's money could be taking off, or you could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn with the Page of Pentacles in reverse here, or it could be that you're really studying a situation, or it's hard to study a situation. Something is throwing you off. Could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio with the Page of Cups in reverse here. Your partner or someone is feeling like they're not really receptive to receive certain types of love or certain emotions. This person could be very promiscuous as well, Gemini, so definitely be on the lookout for that. Especially when I get the Page of Cups, I think of someone who has a hard time establishing their emotions, or someone who has a hard time fulfilling their own emotions. But I definitely feel like they could be, ready to give, even in the wrong situations. So definitely be on the lookout of that. Wow, there could be some third-party situations. You could be coming out of arguments with this person. With the Sword energy, could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but there is some type of third-party situation where they've had to come out of arguments or come out of disagreements with this third party, or someone is feeling a lot of heartbreak here. Could have been with this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but someone who wasn't really receptive to being very honest. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And with the Knight of Swords, it's definitely Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming out, but someone who's not really ready to give too much emotion. They're kind of like flighty in their situations. They're not really expecting you to do certain things, and you're not expecting them to do certain things, and they won't. So you could be dealing with a Leo here as well with the Strength card. I definitely see that, not only that she's dealing with a Leo, but, or that you're dealing with a Leo, but, she has this beast tamed. There could have been a situation where that you were being called to leave from. And I definitely see with this third party situation, it could have been someone who's left some old news behind, or some old, catch behind, or someone who was, It just, to me, especially when I said the Page of Pentacles was promiscuous, they had to leave someone behind. It could have been someone that they were just like sexing or whatever. But I definitely see that you've left, or they have left some things behind. It could have been dealing with a Leo, could have been dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini. So you're definitely going to be analyzing the situation and seeing if it's even worth it. You don't know whether or not this is someone who is someone you can trust, or someone you're going to have to leave behind, especially with the third party situation. Definitely Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But you're going to have a hard time making this judgment call, or being called to figure out what it is, where you stand with this person as well. So I definitely feel like you guys will be analyzing a situation and seeing if this is even worth it. Especially with the King of Swords here, it's definitely, you could be cutting some things out as well, but I'm getting ready to clarify that. But it's definitely saying that you guys left some things behind. You're really just being analytical about certain things, or this person's being analytical about certain things, so you kind of want to cut that out, especially if you're not being called to this situation, or there's a third party situation you're not really trusting of it, Gemini. So, but there's love here. There's going to be some type of love here, and this is also your card, the Lovers. So it definitely looks like to me, someone's willing to offer you love. They're willing to offer love to you, but there was a third party situation that had to be cut out. And they've cut the situation out, it looks like to me, especially with the King of Swords here, and calling behind and being called behind with this cup energy here, is definitely saying that someone's left an old situation behind, and they've cut some old shit. They cut some old shit out, and you're really trying to just analyze the situation, taking time to reflect on if the person is even worth it, or if they're even receptive to what it is you have to give. It's just taking time to really think about things. But with the Lovers card here, it's definitely saying that there is a lot of love here. It could be another Gemini as well. So definitely be on the lookout for that, Gemini. But someone is feeling like they're being left out in the cold. Could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but someone is, very fearful of being left out of a certain situation that's no longer allowing them to continue on with old habits. It could be plaguing them, making them sick as well, but they could be feeling cold, like, you just knocked me out of the house. Or it could be that they're feeling certain old situations allow them to feel cold about this new situation, or this coming up situation, but there's a third party situation here, so you're kind of feeling like there's some secrecy hidden around it, and there's some things that this person might not have cut out. But with the King of Swords here, it looks to me like they're going to be eventually cut it out, but they're going to be analyzing the situation to see if it's even worth it. It could be someone who's you feel like you're not really giving, with the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but I definitely feel like this is you guys. You're not really trying to give out too much. And also with the Three of Wands here, definitely a third party, or someone who's setting out to seek new passion, or to seek some other passion somewhere. But it's definitely a lot of third parties here, because there are two cards here that say third party situations, and also that you're really wanting the truth to be revealed to you, but you're really kind of just having a hard time staying in about it, or you're wanting to go out about the situation and elaborate on it and talk about it, but it's just kind of hard. So someone is having a hard time reflecting on an old situation, or they're getting up and just doing some things about this old situation. You could be dealing with a tarot reader with this High Priestess here, or someone who is dealing with the arts and the crafts, but they're not really feeling certain situations or of love right now. So definitely be on the lookout for that. But I do see here that with the sword energy that's around Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini. But one of these people have a lot of this shit in their chart. There could be, feeling like there's some brain games or something where you're going to have to build up certain energy around this person to protect yourself. I definitely see that, Gemini. You could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries as well. Or it could just be that, certain situations, you just don't want to reflect on it anymore. You want to leave some old shit behind that's allowing you, that still kind of makes you feel like you need to have your guard up, or there should be some things that there's some walls that are built up because you thought about some things, or you weren't really taking time to think about them, and that's why your guard is up. So there could be a little shakeup, and I definitely see with the Hangman in reverse here that there could be a shakeup with some fire energy, or there could be something that's an outburst, or things that are being let out, aired out, and stirred up to allow some new shit to grow or to either pass by. So Gemini, either one could be dealing with a Cancer, but you're definitely, after this Tower moment, you're going to be feeling like you have the power, and things will be moving fast for you with the Chariot here. But it's also saying that you feel like you kind of have this shit, after this shit is all aired out and everything is all talked about, things aren't secrets anymore. You will allow things to move fast, and it could be that you're feeling in control as well with the Chariot here. So be on the lookout for that. Let's see here. Or someone could be feeling like they are kind of like having a hard time holding on to their coin, or holding on to something. They could be having a hard time holding on to old situations or letting things go as well. So definitely be on the lookout for that, Gemini. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn with the Four of Pentacles here. But someone is definitely willing to offer you with the Three of Pentacles, they're willing to offer you some type of commitment, Gemini. Now with the Three of Pentacles and all of these threes here, I'm seeing that there could be a third party situation, or there could have been a third party situation that you're worried about, Gemini. And it's kind of keeping you up at nighttime, even though they're willing to offer you some type of commitment here with the Three of Pentacles. So let's see, one more card. Yeah, and with the Ten of Swords, you're kind of feeling like you're at rock bottom with this situation, because you're you feel like there's a third party, or someone's willing to offer you commitment, but there's some shakedown or something that's going to happen, and things are moving very fast. Could be with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, another air sign. But I definitely see that they're willing to offer you a lot of love and emotions, and you're kind of just worried about this third party situation. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with the Knight of Cups. And they're willing to offer you some emotion, some commitment. There's going to be some commitment here. Somebody is willing to give you some love, baby. So definitely be on the lookout for that, Gemini. Somebody's going to love you in January. This is big shit right here. But you kind of have your guard up to certain situations that's allowing you to feel like this person is either cheating, or there's some third party situations that's interrupting what you guys could possibly have together. Is definitely what I see here. But there's definitely going to be some commitment. You might be staying up at nighttime. There's going to be some fast movement. Also with the Tower moment here, there will be some things that need to be aired out in this situation in order for you to move forward with commitment with these Three of Pentacles. But you could be feeling like you need to hold on to certain situations. With the Four of Pentacles here, you could be feeling like you need to hold on to certain situations that's not allowing you to grow into this new situation with this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it's definitely a lot of other air energy here, and Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And especially with the Chariot, definitely a lot of Cancerian energy. So be on the lookout for that, Gemini. I love you guys. Peace.